Morning, everyone, up here in St. Albans, Vermont. We got that Cabot cheese load we're loading up right now. One of these types of docks where they open the doors and basically you got to get real close to this door here to try to lock it in pretty much perfectly. But yeah, hopefully this should be a good one. Getting out of Vermont, staying close to the Canadian border. We got Cabot cheese. So, see how this one goes, boys. There she is. Here we are, guys. Upstate New York.
Put down phone.
My phone is... What? What do you mean? That was the work camera saying put down phone. I don't have a phone in my hands. But as you can see, we got some snow up here. We're like a mile south of Canada. We're not going into Canada, we're just kind of sitting here. So I figured I'd say what's up, guys. Wow, that's a weird looking tree. Show you guys a little bit of driving. Pretty exciting stuff. But yeah, we're in Ellenburg Center, New York. So yeah, we got another 1,163 miles to go. I mean, we should bang out like half of this today, I think. So I got in early at the shipper. He got me in and out in like 15 minutes. It was great. And then I just hit the road. But I'm starting to have to piss now, so. But yeah, it's winter up here. You know, we talked about in Boston and that whole area how we don't get snow anymore. And you just come like a couple hundred miles up north. And yeah, they get winter. I'll tell you what, I love it. I mean, the snow can be a little stressful, but man, I miss the snow. I miss getting hit around Boston. But the roads are clear, so that's good. I don't think it's supposed to snow anymore, but here we are running. So maybe I'll shut up and just film some driving. You can see what's up. So it's a 55, we're cruising around 57, 60. I'm not driving in cruise just because we're on the back roads and, you know, they're a little slick. We're keeping our eyes open, trying to keep our MPGs at hopefully averaging around 6 to 9. But yeah, we're up here, we're going. So, we'll have to start thinking about that. I got 59 miles to US, well, 781. So I'm going to try to get to the highway, but I might have to pull over for a second. Not that you guys care, but, you know, I'm kind of just talking to myself here. So we're just cruising. Going all through these small towns. But it's definitely pretty up here. That's for sure. I saw a comment on one of my shorts of a guy from Texas saying they're about to get hit. And I think it's funny. Like up here in the Northeast, unless you come way up here, you don't really get hit. We get some slush, but it seems like that's about it nowadays. But you guys down in Texas, I guess all us northerners moving down there is bringing the snow with us. Not me, I'm staying up here. I love it up here. I love the cold, I love the snow. Being up here in upstate New York, it's nice. So we're staying in the U.S. My Garmin wants to take me through Canada. It's a shorter route, but we gotta stay in the U.S. So the Garmin is showing about 1,000 miles. Trucker path is showing 1159 miles. So it's a little bit longer, but believe it or not, the U.S. route is showing shorter amount of time. So yeah, hopefully this is as bad as the weather's gonna get. I don't want it to snow any worse. Right now my windshield's getting all gross. But turn the kid face. What's up? Trucker Jay in the house. We're cruising. So maybe I'll check in with you guys in a little bit here, but we're keeping our foot down. We're doing 63 and we got guys pulling up on us. So guys around here don't fuck around. They got places to be too, just like around the city. Yeah, we'll keep on keeping on here, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit further down the route. And yeah, we'll catch you in a little bit here. Alright guys, so here's the game we play that we're going a half a mile faster than this guy. And I know what you're thinking. Why not just get behind it? It's not the end of the world. But here's the thing, every time we go up a hill or anything, he loses all his speed. So I have to get in front of him eventually. So we're slowly inching. And that's sort of the problem, is that sometimes we all kind of drive with our foot to the floor, and you have to deal with these situations, because if I don't go and get around him, next time I hit an uphill, I'm going to get stuck behind him. Now, I only wish, because this is what I do, if I see someone and they're going a little bit faster than me, and I see them trying to get around me, what I usually do is just ease up on the cruise control a little bit, let them go, and then turn back up. The reason being is because in the long run, the long haul, they're going faster than me. So I might as well just not hold up traffic, turn down 1 mile an hour, and let them go. So you see, we did get by him, but I want to create a little bit more space. I just cut in front of him. Let's see. This is probably good. So, yeah, we passed Rochester, New York. We are sprinting towards Buffalo. Our reefer's still going. We got all the cheese in the back. We're just trucking along, guys, and just giving you a little update. Sort of hit that point of the day that I call the void, where it's kind of like lunchtime and you just ate and you're tired and you're just like, your brain really doesn't know where to rest in terms of what to think of and how to keep yourself going. You start looking at the clock more, start looking at the miles running down, you know? So in total we have about 870 miles. About 13 hours left. Now, I haven't checked my clock, and I might do that right now. So, 5. I gotta give my ELD a second to, I'll show you my beautiful face. What's up? Alright, here we are. We got 3 hours, 45 minutes left of drive time. So I'm gonna try to run out my clock. I want to get as far as I can today. Tomorrow will be the bulk of the drive. So a little under 4 hours. I think I could get another maybe 200 miles. So 670 miles is around where I would park. So I think we're doing pretty good. Now, if I went through Canada, I said, it would have been like 200 miles shorter, but it's only so much we can do. So that's what's going on. I stopped, got some Chick-fil-A because I needed some protein. But yeah, it's just the part of the ride where it's just, you know, cornfields. Well, I don't know if I'd say cornfields, but you know what I'm saying. Countryside, agriculture. It's where you can really put your pedal down and let her sing. But you know, every so often you get caught up in these little congestion clouds, as I call it, where every truck has their foot planted and we're all maxed out at like 68, and you can see behind the congestion there's nothing. So let's say there's like 6 trucks clogging up both lanes, 3 and 3. You can see in front it's wide open, you can see behind it's wide open, but because everyone's driving with their foot to the floor, nobody wants to ease up on the gas. Nobody can get around anyone, and it becomes a game of who's drafting who, you know, wind draft. And that's the way she goes sometimes. So it gets annoying when that happens, and you know, that's usually when I try to slow down and just drive a little bit slower. My only problem with that is I'm okay turning my cruise down, but if I can pull a hill and the guy in front of me can't pull a hill, then that's when I have problems. Like, buddy, I gotta get around you. I'm sorry, like, you know. And it gets annoying because you're trying to pull a hill and he drops down to, you know, 45, and you can, let's say, do 55. So you get in the left lane to go around him, and the second you get in the left lane, you're at the top of the hill, and now it's the downgrade. And you think that trucker is gonna ease off his gas pedal and let you go? Hell no, that dude is going to keep his foot planted, and he's going to get that truck up to 90 and not let you go. And it kind of annoys me. It's like, buddy, like, you know, I'm lighter than you, I can hit these hills better than you, next hill I'm going to be stuck behind you. Yet, and I know you're heavy, you can't be slamming on the brakes, but man, put your jakes on, like let me go, you know? It's just etiquette. The other thing I see on the road that kind of ticks me off a little bit is nobody really says thank you. And I don't mean on the CB or anything, but if it's dark out and you're trying to get around me because you're going faster, which I don't have a problem with, when you pass me, and I do this because it's hard to see at night, but also just for courtesy, etiquette, whatever you want to call it. Once the back of your trailer passes me, I'll give you a little blink on my front headlights. And maybe I'm a little bit of a Karen with this, but I kind of expect a blink back with your taillights. You know, a little like, hey, thank you, no problem. I know it sounds stupid and maybe I'm being picky, but it's little things like that could just make a more enjoyable experience, I think. So, alright, we're gonna try this. So one thing I should mention is that my truck is governed at 68. So if you know anything about governed trucks, so now this guy's gonna pull in this lane even though I'm going faster than him. And I don't know why. I don't know why you just did that, dude. See that? Like, that made no sense to me. I don't know why he just did that. Like, come on, dude. Really? You see this right here? It just makes no fucking sense. Excuse my language and my truck beeping, but I don't know why this guy just did that. he was starting to speed up faster than the other guy, but he just screwed everything up. Like, it didn't make any sense. I would never do that. I don't know. I'm a team player here. I don't do shit like that. But, you know, there's guys that do that, and it just doesn't make no sense to me. And it looks like my adaptive cruise ain't working, which I don't understand why. So yeah, of course, right when I turn the camera on, all that happens. It's like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I know a lot of you truckers are probably telling me, buddy, have some patience. I'm sorry. I think you guys know too, when you see a JB Hunt truck, and I ain't trying to talk trash, not all JB Hunt guys are bad, but they pull something like that. He didn't even have his hazards on yet. He put his hazards on, and then he pulls in front when he doesn't have the speed yet. Gauge it. Like, if you see a truck coming up behind you going faster than you, why do you gotta immediately pull over and block him? You know he just lost all his momentum. Sometimes, bud, you gotta take the hit for that. You know? It just doesn't make sense to me. I think you guys understand that when you see shit like that. That's trucking. Trucking is like that, where we're playing a game of inches, you know? One guy's going half a mile an hour faster than the other guy. I don't know. You know, everyone outside the trucking community is like, man, you guys are all like trying to get around each other for half a mile an hour faster. But when your job is to drive and all you do is drive all day, you notice all the little things that people who don't drive all day don't give two fucks about. So that's that. We're making our way. I don't know why my cruise isn't working now. So I'll have to figure that out. But I'll check in with you guys in a bit. I've been ranting for 11 minutes now. Sun's out, fun's out. We're trucking, boys and girls. But yeah, I'll catch you down the road. Bye-bye now.